Hey there, and welcome to Breakthrough Leadership Insights. I'm Helen Robinson, and today we're tackling a big topic, imposter syndrome. Whether you're struggling with it yourself or want to support someone in your team, this video is for you. Imposter syndrome doesn't just impact individuals, it can ripple through teams and organisations, causing talented people to hold back, avoid challenges, or burn out. Imposter syndrome can feel like you're constantly waiting to be found out, second-guessing yourself or questioning if you truly belong. How many of you have ever felt out of your depth, even when others thought you were doing brilliantly? If so, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Studies show that over 70% of people are going to experience imposter syndrome at some point. Michelle Obama, Lady Gaga, and Tom Hanks have all admitted to feeling this way. It's more common than you think, affecting over 12 million people in the UK alone. Imposter syndrome often shows up in 5 common ways. See if any of these resonate with you. They do with me. Number 1, setting unrealistically high standards. Sometimes anything less than flawless feels like a failure. This can paralyse progress, leading you to feel really stressed and doubt yourself. I remember delaying a new coaching article because it didn't feel perfect, and it took somebody else to point out that progression was more important than perfection. Another way that imposter syndrome can show up is if you find yourself constantly pushing yourself beyond your limits. When you tie your worth to achievements, it leads to overworking and burnout. You start believing that you're only as good as your latest accomplishment, and that's no good. Thirdly, some people experience instant mastery. They think that they should excel effortlessly. And when things don't come easily, they get feelings of discouragement, and it makes it really hard to persist when you're learning something new. Imposter syndrome might show up by somebody who's avoiding help to seem competent. Refusing assistance out of fear of looking incompetent can really limit your growth and isolate you from valuable collaboration. It's okay to ask for help. Finally, maybe you're somebody who feels like you never know enough. Even with lots of qualifications, lots of experience, this mindset can trap you into an endless cycle of seeking more qualifications, more credentials. I definitely still feel unprepared sometimes or worry about what I don't know, even though I've got lots of experience and qualifications. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. If you suspect imposter syndrome in yourself or your team, then here's what to watch out for. Avoiding challenges, second-guessing decisions, or burning out. Managers, you might notice team members who hesitate to take initiatives or shy away from recognition when you're trying to give them praise. Maybe it's someone who's recently been promoted and they're really struggling with the leadership pressures, or a new recruit, a new hire that's just feeling overwhelmed. They might avoid collaboration or never ask for help. If this sounds familiar, it might be time to address imposter syndrome head on. As a manager, here are 3 things that you can do to help. 1, create a culture of recognition. Regularly celebrate achievements big and small to build confidence in your team. Secondly, encourage open conversations. Normalise discussions about self-doubt. And if you can share your own experiences, that can be particularly powerful. Thirdly, as a manager, offer support and mentorship. Provide opportunities for growth and show that mistakes are part of the journey. They're okay. For those dealing with imposter syndrome yourself, And there are 3 tips I'm going to share with you that you might want to try. Number 1, keep a wins journal. Write down your successes, no matter how small. Seeing them in black and white can really help combat that inner critic. Secondly, share your feelings. Talk to somebody that you trust. The chances are they've been there too. And finally, reframe failure. View your mistakes as learning opportunities, not proof that you're not good enough. Even the best leaders stumble. When you address imposter syndrome, you don't just grow your confidence, you're creating a ripple effect. Your team are going to see a leader who's authentic, resilient, building trust, boosting morale, and driving better results. If you found this helpful, visit my website or book a free consultation to explore overcoming imposter syndrome and developing other leadership skills. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more breakthrough leadership insights. Remember, you're not an imposter. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And thank you for watching. But in the meantime, keep leading with heart and intention.